Hello everyone. Today's dramatic reading is of Homeless Man, a wonderful creepypasta by Cleric of Madness. Let's begin. David and John were typical high school miscreants. Destructive youths and members of the high school football team, the pair was a dangerous powder keg of testosterone. Regular Halloween pranksters were they. When they were not busy tormenting the chess club, or giving wedgies to the slower band members, or being rampant cliches, David and John enjoyed their second favorite, second to football, of course. What is with this guy in football? Did members of the football team bully him or something? Like there are numbers you can call if you're having a problem, okay? Extracurricular activity. Bullying the city's homeless. They were infamous for it. And apparently they did not have a system of law so that they could be arrested for bullying the city's homeless, which is a crime. In the past, the doers' efforts were little more than petty. They would tip over the shopping carts or set fire to cardboard boxes, oftentimes with their occupants still inside them. You know, petty crimes like setting fire to people's homes and burning them alive. This particular day, however, the pair decided to take their mischief to the next level. A higher level than burning people alive, apparently. Going into their father's garage, they found a large gasoline can. Apparently they were also brothers. After they carefully poured a small amount of gasoline into a bottle, they made their way into town. When they found a homeless man rambling to a wall covered with symbols, written what looked like blood, they knew they had found their perfect mark. You usually don't. It's not a good idea to bully people who are talking to symbols written in blood. I mean, that means they're either warlocks or Iraq War veterans. Either way, you don't want to fuck with them. They ran up to him and splashed the man with the liquid and lit him on fire. They ran off as he burned alive, cursing at them as they fled. I like to imagine that, it's just oh, you pranksters! He's not even, fucking perturbed by the fire. He's just cursing at them. I mean, this author really paints a beautiful picture of this homeless man and his plight. That night, when in bed, the two chatted about their deed. They had a good laugh until they heard a noise coming from outside their bedroom. John, figuring it was his father, but I thought they were brothers, I don't know. And they're sleeping together? Is there something we're not being told about them? Are they married? I'm kind of confused. John, figuring it was his father, opened the door to make a snide comment to him. He was very disrespectful, but apparently his father took it, because he was a weak-ass parent. When he opened the door, however, he was greeted not by his father, but by the homeless man they had torched earlier in the day. Before the two could process what was going on, and before I could process what was going on, because I'm pretty confused, the man splashed them with the remaining gas from the can. The next thing they knew, they were waking up in the hospital, burnt beyond all recognition. Apparently, this does not warrant a description of them being buried alive, and they were not ever in pain, and they just forgot about it. They just woke up. It wasn't any screaming or anything. This is a great creepypasta. I'm very scared. As a result of the fire, both David and John's vocal cords were damaged severely. Also, my vocal cords are damaged severely from doing this voice too long. Being unable to talk, and having no relatives to claim them, besides their father, and apparently David has no family, which is why he lives with John, they were soon set out onto the streets, homeless. As far as the comments go, besides some overwhelmingly positive reviews from Midnight Marshall and Fluffy Pandy, the only real comment of note was made by Wario654, who decided to, quite aptly, I might add, quote the Bible for this wonderful creepypasta. However, before you compliment Wario654 on his Bible quoting skills, Midnight Marshall reminds us that, yeah, that's not what the Bible verse says. Proverbs 11:7 is actually read as, Knowing that, I don't really see how the verse goes with the story. Thank you, Midnight Marshall, for improving the quality of life of everyone who reads the comment and this wonderful creepypasta. You wouldn't want to be misquoting the Bible on a creepypasta where a homeless man burned some kids alive for burning him alive, but not really. Thank you. Alright, so ultimately, I think I'm going to have to give this creepypasta 19 out of 21 for its depiction of the plight of the homeless man and its biblical accuracy. Ultimately, though, I'm going to have to take 2 points off because I think that Cleric of Madness should call safe to tell. Okay, Cleric of Madness, if people on the football team are bullying you, then that's harassment, and you need to find someone to talk to. Call 877-542-7233. I'm going to put that number on the bottom of the screen. That's 877-542-7233. Alright, it's a toll-free number, and it's on 24/7, and these people really care about you, okay? Don't be afraid to call. Don't think that you're less of a person because you call safe to tell, okay? Okay, these guys are really going to help you, and if you're being harassed, you need to talk to someone about it, okay? Okay, Cleric of Madness. All right. So that's my review of this creepypasta. Until next time.